The Jimmy Z Show.
Now, hopefully you remember, back on February 28th, I talked about this court ruling. It was the Ninth Circuit Court that ruled a school in Morgan Hill, California, Live Oak High School, was doing the right thing when they told 4 kids who showed up on Cinco de Mayo with American flag shirts that they had to turn the shirts inside out or go home. And the court said, yes, that's right. You got to censor the kids who have the shirts. You got to censor the kids with the American flag shirts because it might upset the Mexican kids with their Cinco de Mayo crap going on. All right, and I was saying, let me play a little bit of what I was talking about that day because, as usual, I was ranting pretty good. I'm going to say the same thing today about the Morgan Hill, whatever it was, Live Oak High School in Morgan Hill. I'm going to say the same thing about that administration as I said about the school in Colorado. The fact is that these people who came here from another country, and it doesn't have to be Mexico, it could be Spain, it could be England, it could be Australia, it could be Russia, it could be Czechoslovakia, it could be China, it could be Japan, it could be North Korea or South Korea, it could be Vietnam. I'm going to go through every country. You get the point. Wherever these people came from, they came to America because we have something here that they want. And they don't get it wherever it is they came from. Their country of origin does not offer them the kind of thing, the kind of life that they want. And so they came here. But they're not proud of it. They're not proud of America. They're still proud of their stupid home country. And so if a bunch of kids come to school with American flag T-shirts on Cinco de Mayo, the kids get all upset. Oh, that's insulting to my home country. Go back to your home country then. Jeez. But seriously, if you're here, if you're in the United States of America, and you're taking advantage of whatever we have here in the United States of America that benefits you and benefits your family, then don't complain when other students are proud of their country, are proud of our country. If you want to have some kind, first of all, these schools should not be celebrating Cinco de Mayo. They barely celebrate the 4th of July. And all of a sudden, Cinco de Mayo is some kind of wonderful thing we've got to make a big deal of every year in the public schools. No, we shouldn't be doing that. We should not be making a big deal about Cinco de Mayo. And we shouldn't be giving kids a lot of trouble when they want to have a pro-America day. It's like every time somebody mentions the United States of America in glowing terms, or with some amount of respect or pride, oh, you're making people feel bad. You're making people who came from other countries feel bad. They came here because they wanted to be here. Because let's go to America. Because it's better there. Because we'll find work there. And we'll find hope there for a better future. Holy mackerel. You know, honestly, I just can't get over it. And then the court comes along and says, the school was within its right and within its duty. It was a responsible move because there's been a record of some kind of racial strife. Well, who's causing the racial strife? It's not the Americans. It's not the American kids. It's the stupid Hispanic kids who are bent out of shape. Hey, you can't talk that way about my country. That's where I'm from, and I like it there. Well, go back. Honestly, this is not about America, love it or leave it. This is about if your country was so freaking great, why aren't you there? Why are you here if it was so great there? The fact is, it's not so great there. It sucks there. It's a hellhole there. It's a sewer there. It's more corrupt in Mexico than even Barack Obama's stupid administration. Okay, well, as you know, that was me a couple of weeks ago. As you know, I've been hoping that they would have a rally there. It's good enough on Cinco de Mayo, wherever you're at, to wear an American flag shirt or to wave the American flag, whatever. On Cinco de Mayo, I think it's a good idea, if you have your American flag at home, fly the American flag on Cinco de Mayo. Absolutely. Wherever. From sea to shining sea. But the rally is going to be held at Live Oak High School, where all of this crap started. And all of the information about this is on a link in my show notes. But if you want to get this, information, and you don't have access to my show notes, I'll give you the information now. Exercise our free speech rights May 5th at the May 5th flag rally. And this is going to be Monday, Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, 2014, at 7:30 a.m. at the high school, Live Oak High School. And the address is 1505 East Main Avenue in Morgan Hill, California. Live Oak High School is in Morgan Hill, California. And if you don't know where that is, that's appears to be about 25 minutes south of San Jose, California. And it says here on the page, and again, I've got this linked in my show notes. And it says here on the page, I'm sure you've all heard by now of the Ninth Circuit Court's decision to side with Live Oak High School, where they made American students wearing American flag shirts attending their American school on a non-American holiday, Cinco de Mayo, turn their shirts inside out or go home. And by the way, you know that those students are going to be there. I don't know if they're probably going to be inside in class, but I think there's going to be a lot of American flag shirts attending school that day. Anyway, it says here, this is a blatant violation of our First Amendment right to free speech. Absolutely. Absolutely. And in previous shows, you've heard different people talking about this. One of the best interviews was Jay Sekulow with Greta Van Susteren. And then I also played a couple of bits from the Jay Sekulow radio show. And so that was, you can find all of this on my website. You just scroll down and look for certain keywords. So yes, this is a blatant violation of our free speech rights in America. So we will be peacefully rallying with signs and American flags, exercising our freedom of speech in protest of this unconstitutional decision while wearing our American flag shirts right side out. We'll meet in front of Live Oak High School on May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, 1505 East Main Street, Morgan Hill, California, at 7:30 a.m. We're going to be walking up and down the street in front of the school while the kids and teachers are arriving. After a short rally, we're going to go to breakfast. Oh, there you go. There's going to be one busy-ass restaurant. Can you imagine? There could be hundreds of people show up. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be 40 or 50, but there could be hundreds. There are going to be people driving in from out of state. I'm going to try and drive up there, and that's 7 hours away. They're going to be walking up and down the sidewalk in front of the school. Then they're going to have breakfast, and it says here, but wait, there's more. The May 5th flag run. Help us defend our flag and First Amendment right to fly, wear, or present Old Glory. All vehicles welcome. And what they're going to do is they're going to be staging at the House of Thunder Harley-Davidson, and that's on Condit Road in Morgan Hill, California. And then they're going to drive through town, cars, motorcycles, vans, whatever you got, waving and celebrating the American flag on Cinco de freaking Mayo. This is what I'm talking about. So again, you can get this information in my show notes, or you can Google Gilroy Morgan Hill Patriots. Gilroy-Morgan Hill Patriots. This one is going to be epic. I'm Jimmy Z. We'll talk next time from the left coast. Bye-bye for now, everybody.